Hey sportsmen, John Bergsman here from the Fisherman's Digest. Here in front of Portage Lake here in Manistee County, we got two awesome segments. First segment, Captain Alex Bialik, Fire Plug Charters, out on the big lake midsummer, catching some really nice lake trout. The second segment, my favorite part of this trip, was with Jeff Miller from Traxstech, out in front of the pier heads late in August, catching some really ready, let's say ready, king salmon. And when you see the size of these fish, you are going to be ready and hooked as well. So stay tuned for an awesome show here out of Manistee County. Oh yeah.
Nice trout.
Very nice trout. Wow. Oh yeah. Way to go, Alex. Good job. And we're sliming the Angler Quest. Oh wow. Alex.
Dandy trout.
Dandy is right. Wow. Wow, Manistee, Michigan. Welcome to the morning, Captain Alex Bialik, John Bergsman here, Port of Manistee, Michigan. We're going to show you some awesome, midsummer, middle of July?
Mid-July lake trout.
Very nice fish.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it. Look at that right there in the background, Manistee Harbor. You got boats all over the place. We're breaking in the Angler Quest today. First time I've been able to walk away from the helm. I've got our autopilot going. Garmin was nice enough to send me an autopilot so I can quit steering all my life. I'll tell you what, if you just pan that horizon chase, you will see boats all over the place. The fishery here out of Manistee is alive and well. Well, I'm reeling this in. Take a look at that. Got my Garmin. I got a Reactor 40 on this Angler Quest 24 Pro Troll, and it is so cool because, I walked away from the helm. You can see that just keeping us right on course. If you're looking at getting your own boat and you do a lot of big lake fishing, Garmin makes up just an absolutely awesome rig, that Reactor 40. It makes you able to just walk away from the helm. We got only 3 guys in the boat today. Imagine if you had a double and one of the guys got a net. You just got to have that piece of equipment on your boat. Yeah. I tell you what, Alex, the lake trout fishery here in Manistee is healthy.
Yeah, it really is. Our average size has been up this year.
Yep.
From what we've been seeing.
These are the perfect. We're going to go to Chapo's Northside Bar a little bit later, and Chapo's going to make us. Those are perfect for that fish fry he does. Correct?
Absolutely. That's kind of your eater size. Unlike our first one, which is more of the trophy size and trophy hunting we do in Manistee.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Angler Quest, built by fishermen for fishermen. Traxxtech, the ultimate fishing system. Strike King, tie one on. Garmin.
Make loading and unloading your boat easy with the Drotto Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Load with ease. Simply drive on the trailer and the Drotto will automatically latch to your bow eye. A hard plastic liner protects your boat. For launching, back your boat in, pull the release lever, and away you go. For roller or bunk trailers, the Drotto is quick and easy to install and works with most V-hull boats. Spend less time at the landing and more time fishing. The Drotto Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Online at DrottoProducts.com.
So what we've got here is our 106 Ultra 106. I've got this in my brand new Angler Quest pontoon, and what I want to show you today here is how easy it is to build a custom screen. Now this particular boat has a Reactor 40 Garmin autopilot. So what I want to do, so we're going to go to customize. We're going to go to add. We're going to look and I'm going to say, okay, I want this screen right here. Over here, I'm just gonna, it's all empty right now, so we're just gonna touch it. That's gonna be my sonar, traditional. Boom, there it is. So we've got these two here. I want this to be my autopilot on the top. So boom, I just push autopilot plus, there it is. On the bottom, I'm gonna do probably charts. So let's just do a fishing chart that's got depth contour devices. We're done, we push the done button. We're done again because I don't need to name it. And what's cool now is you see I have my 10 degrees or 1 degree right or left. This is my autopilot right now. I'm active. So I just touch this, boom, it's going to steer the boat that way. I touch this back, it's going to steer, it gives you the heading course. That's as easy as it is. You can see right here how clearly it's marking all these great lake trout and salmon that we've got here in the port of Manistee. And so I've got my depth charts with my depth contour lines, all of these things on one screen. So that's as easy it is to customize your Ultra 106 to make it fishable for you. I've got all these different combinations now charted in. This is a different one that I'm sorry, not that one. This is a different one that I use quite often when I'm not under autopilot. Then of course it's just my sonar and my fishing chart. But all these screens are available to you and you can configure them the way you want. And it was just that simple. It took me less than 60 seconds to customize a screen and put 3 different things in. The usability factor of the Garmin is the key. I am not a technologically brilliant guy, but I can figure out how to use this Garmin, and that's really the key. Very high technology available to just the guy with average technological skills to help you catch more fish.
Here we go.
All right, another good one. I tell you what. So our morning show here for the Midsummer Lakers and Mixed Bag here in Manistee was a really simple presentation. These are number 8 Dreamweaver Spin Doctors. This one's got a little bit of green tape on it. And basically, one of them we ran Spin and Glow, the other one a Whirligig. That's a Dreamweaver version of the Spin and Glow. And both of them did really, really well. It's really a simple program when you're lake trout fishing. You want to put them on divers. You want to get them down so that that diver is actually impacting the bottom randomly. You know, basically pretty consistently hitting the bottom. And on our Traxstech downriggers, we ran one down 60. We were basically fishing about 100 foot all day long. It seemed like 60. It caught the big fish, it caught another fish, and then we also ran one where we were just skipping the ball off the bottom. If there's one tip I'd give you, chrome Spin Doctors and dots on your spoons, on anything. Basically, you see the dots on the Whirligig and the mismarkings here on the Spin and Glow. It seems like this year dots have been a big key. Whether any port we've gone to, if you've got dots on your lures, you're probably going to catch fish. UV's also been hot. Look at that beautiful fish on the surface. That's the beauty of Manistee, isn't it, Alex? You get the king, you get the steelhead, you get cohos, you get a mix.
Every day can be a mixed bag.
It's coming right at us.
Bottom hook draw. You got a bottom, yep. So it can be quick.
Good job. Yeah. Beautiful. Captain Alex will show that one off to you. He's off. That is beautiful in the sunlight.
That's about our average steelhead we all here. So,
Beautiful.
Yep. Dandy fish.
And we were right. The fish went out. We've been Zing now, and boom.
Working different depths after we got off that 100 foot.
Beautiful job.
Good job, guys.
He's definitely gonna go fish. He's gonna go visit Northside.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Kraft, the toughest built aluminum boats, bar none. Dreamweaver, home of the revolutionary Spin Doctor. Lose, feel the difference. WavePro, best ride on the water.
WavePro high-performance boat pedestals eliminate bottoming out and back-jarring impacts. Now available the 2.0 version and slider seat hubs. The best in air shock technology provides a controlled return to keep you on your seat. Fast and easy to install with permanent mounts or movable hubs for quick and easy seat placement in 10 to 16-inch models. WavePro high-performance boat pedestals, best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.
So here we are, Lake Michigan. I mean, this is the middle of August, one of the best times of year to really target these big kings coming in. They get scattered out of here for a month or so, kind of go to different ports as they're kind of traveling up the lake, but as they're following those bait fish, the lake just kind of turned over here in the last week and a half, got cold water out in the middle, pushes these bait fish up to the edge. And boy, I'll tell you what, you get out here August, these fish are getting ready to start staging and running up the rivers here at the end of the month, 1st of September, kind of every year happens. These big adults, and I'll tell you what, these big fish are just a blast to get out here and catch. You'll have a ball. Fishing king salmon here on wire dipsy divers, nothing better.
3 fish on the screen right now at once.
Just mark us a waypoint, okay?
I just pushed it. I mean, it's silly with fish right here. Well, Jeff wrangles that just a little bit. One of the things that's super important is you're really on wire. You can't really, help too much. You can't slow down. If you play with the tension at all on these fish, it messes them up. Also, if you'll notice, I cleared an area here. Jeff was working on a project here, but when you got a fish on and you got to bring him in, you got to have some room to work because that fish could go from here to here in just the snap of a head shake, and you've got to have this net landing area perfectly clear so you can function.
We've got a really good fish on here. It's always hard to tell sometimes, but this fish has been staying down, typical of a big fish. Coming in on that dipsy diver with our meat rig on there, and I mean even all the way up to the boat. The fish hasn't shown his head, his tail, nothing. He just keeps fighting all the way in, so should be a really nice fish.
Now guys, when you're gonna net and you're like Jeff and I, you're out here alone, basically one guy, I'm steering right up to the critical point, and then Jeff and I are gonna switch. And he's gonna try to back that fish up, and I'm gonna jump into that back corner and get that fish. Once he gets that dipsy pegged, then that's my cue to go ahead and
John,
jump
you are
back
ready.
here. Got him.
Got him in the net.
And that's where you just use the engine. Get out there, be aggressive. Do not be shy to get that fish, because if you sit there and fart around with them, trying to stab, that, Jeffy, is a mine.
Good job.
Kick that out of there.
Easy, easy, easy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We're already
He's already out.
He's already unhooked.
We love that.
Oh my gosh.
This is what Great Lakes king fishing in August is all about, eh, Jeffy?
It is. Hey, Jeff Miller here today with Traxstech Corporation. Just wanted to go over with you our double dipsy diver set up and show you how our ratcheting rod holders really help us when we're fishing these big heavy divers that are diving deep into the water, pulling our baits behind them. So GT 100, so we make a GT LT that actually lifts and turns and rotates if you wanted to position this different locations. But our oval base slides into the track and still allows us 45-degree movement side to side. But as you can see, we're here fishing today with 2 divers. One's a high diver way out to the side, one's a low diver, diving straight down where the tip of that rod is. But this rod holder holder comes in so handy when that fish is biting and putting all that strain from that diver on there, and you got a big fish pulling into that rod. I literally can grab this rod holder itself and stand this rod holder straight up and lift that wire dipsy rod or braid rod right out of the holder and fight this fish. So just wanted to go over and show you guys how a GT100 ratcheting rod holder can really help you so you're not leaning over the side of the boat, being off balance. That's what that rod holder was designed for. So if we can help you out, check it out at Traxstech.com. See a GT100 ratcheting rod holder.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle Products, Flo-Fast, world's leading portable fluid transfer system, Drotto, catch and release boat system.
We all want to keep moving, and we all need fuel to do it. Now, with the revolutionary Flo-Fast system, you can fuel up and keep moving from literally anywhere. Flo-Fast will pump or siphon an amazing 8 gallons per minute, so you can get back to what you do best. To find out more about Flo-Fast, go to Flo-Fast.com. Flo-Fast. Fuel up. Keep moving.
Well, it's straight down.
You're sweating, right? That's what I'm doing. Wow. Time. Sweating, baby.
Got to be really aware when you're reeling in these kings. When they start to break the surface 100 foot behind the boat, you got to just be really ready and to understand sometimes they'll swim right at the boat. I don't know that it's because they're so smart, but it's just what they do, and he's done it twice now. And boy, if you're not ready to turn the handle, you'll lose him. So,
all right, we got in the net.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
That's a big one.
Oh boys.
That's a big one. Oh my goodness, Jeff.
That is a 30-pound king right there.
That is a sled.
Oh man.
That is a sled.
Hammer.
I'm steering, Jeff.
Yep. Get us back up to running.
Oh.
I mean, boys,
thick.
That is
thick all the way to the tail.
That is a tanker right there.
That is big.
I caught a 30 and a half 3 years ago, and I guarantee you that fish is bigger.
Careful, Jeffy. So we're here today. We just want to show you basically the colors that worked really well for Jeff and I today. We're all day long on almost every setup we were using the number 8 Spin Doctor. Today the blue with this double what's that called, Jeff?
Crush glow.
Crush glow was really hot. Basically blue was hot. And one of the things that is really important if you're new to salmon fishing, Jeff, talk to them about matching the colors on their spinny to the color on their fly or their meat rig or spoon.
Yeah, so John, what we always do is try to look for, it just really worked well for us. We've got a tournament fishing team, you know, and over the years, really picking our flashers that we want, looking for our meat rigs that match the same color. So we really pull our teaser rigs, have our bait heads that are going to be a chrome bait head in there, some green dots in this particular one that's set up on here, and we really try and match our meat heads to go with our spinnies, and it works well. So when we've got a Spin Doctor with white in there, black in there, we do a lot of meat rigs that got a white and black combination. So we're always just trying to look at everything to kind of make them match up in color, and that seems to really enhance our catch rate so that everything kind of matches up and has done well for us. So please.
So if you're, one of the other things that's really important is, you know, just like Jeff has Traxxtech and Shane has the Dreamweaver, those bait shops and those dealerships that carry that product, those are great resources for you, like Captain Chuck's up in Ludington or Tangle Tackle. These bait store owners can actually go to the display with you, correct, Jeff?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they can help you pick that stuff out. If you aren't quite sure of what goes with what, ask the attendant right there at the cash register, just like we do when we go to DNR Sports or one of our major freeway sports. Man, if you got questions about the Traxxtech product as well, that's the place to go to start with. You can always get a hold of Jeff or Mel on Traxxtech.com or on the phone, but you know what? Those dealers have got a wealth of information because they're the ones who actually are putting it on all the time as well. So they can help you out with not only the display feature and to walk you through what may or may not work for your fishing needs. So check out both things right here on either Jeff's website, Traxtech.com, or Dreamweaver.com, and you can learn a lot more about the products that we use here today on the show to put all of these flat out, Jeff, enormous, right?
We put some big kings in the boat today.
This is persevering.
Careful, careful.
I am.
Okay, there we go. Once we got that paddle out of there.
Whoa, that is a huge one again. Are you kidding me?
And the meat rig is out of him again. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, that is a big one. Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen, but these are monstrous.
Wow, he's another weight. He's over 30.
He's a 30 again.
He's over 30.
Oh, I gotta get this.
Careful, careful where that hook is in there.
I saw it. Oh, you want to talk about idiotic?
Oh.
Idiotic? This might be 35.
Big kings, big kings. Oh my gosh.
Manistee, Michigan, on flipping steroids right now. Oh, my goodness. Look at that, Jeff. Silly, wasn't that? Unbelievable fit, the size of the fish that Jeff and I caught out here in front of these spearheads. And let me tell you what, the Dreamweaver spoons and the whole presentation was on fire. Hey, this has got to be an on your list of things to do. Summer trouting, and then late summer king salmon fishing here out of Manistee. There's almost nothing better. This happens every year when these fish stage in front to come up into the Manistee River and spawn. It gets silly within a few miles of this pierhead. So get on up here in 2021, find your favorite charter captain, get a trip booked. If you know how to salmon fish with your own boat, get up here and do that. But the fishing is got to be done. It is a must-do situation here in Manistee. We'll see you again next week on the Fisherman's Digest.
Closed captioning is brought to you by WavePro. Best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.